Today I'm going to solve the knob problem that I got. Turn to the right, it's watching this dial here. Turn to the right, fine. Turn to the left, doesn't move. Push a little bit, pull a little bit, oh, it's going now. Other way, fine. Back, not fine. So I'm going to do a repair on that. I'm going to do it now. Lift the panel off and you want to disconnect the fan. That's in this position right in the middle of the screen there.
It's way too sweet.
Is it?
We're still going to eat it.
Right, the part we want to change is the component which is basically this solder joint here. Okay, so we need to remove the board which starts from here, goes to here. Which you need to pull these knobs off. These two are particularly difficult to get off, but you might want to just jig them left and right to get them out. But these are quite easy to remove, as you can see, and this one as well. And then with all the screws out and this plug unplugged, this plug just pulls off. This should come away. There we have it. And this is the knob you want to replace. It seems to be 3 terminals, and soldered here. It's like little anchor points as well, I think. So, well, this is the part. I'll put the part number in the description box. It wasn't much, it was about 65p. I'm going to unsolder the old one of these bits using a soldering iron and take off the excess solder with a solder sucker. Alright, my next step is going to unsolder this component here, here, and these three. I'm going to remove the solder with one of these, solder sucker. I don't want to get the board too hot when doing it. I don't want to damage any of these components. I don't want to get the board hot so it damages the board, and you don't want to pull too hard on the component when you pull it out. I recommend a flat, either very thin flat screwdriver to get underneath and lift it out, or even if you've got any proper solder tools to get in there and wiggle it out. But like I say, don't put too much pressure on because you will damage the board and you'll pull, I don't know, the holes out. You can pull the core out of the board, and you don't want to do that. But I'm not going to film the process because I can't do it whilst filming, but I will show you when it's done. Right, the new encoder is now fitted and soldered. Good job. And now I'm just going to reinstall the unit back into the box in the way we took it out, but in reverse. Right, the screws are back in. I was going to take this opportunity to say that I didn't need to remove this board here because the whole thing just came out completely separately. I'm going to plug this harness in, which goes to the board from the motherboard. And I'd just like to point out that those of you who are interested in changing your power supply unit at any point in the future, just held on with these 2 screws here and the 2 screws here. One plug, mains plug, and output supply to the board. Just needs to be unplugged and it's straight out and straight in. I can put a link to what part number that is as well in the box. No mains is plugged in during this, obviously. The battery, the memory battery, is a CR2450. But I got no information on how to change that or when to do it plugged in to save and losing memory. And I don't know what you lose if you do disconnect it, so I can't help it out on that. But yeah, just going to plug it in now and make sure it works. Going to put the lid on top and put the fan on, plug the fan back in, and see what doesn't work or see what does work, hopefully. Right, okay, let's okay, the knob feels definitely more defined. The click's a bit harder. Before it was felt a bit loose when it was turning. I'm just going to go into the same place as before and test it. Perfect. Works good. Let's just check all the others. Okay, right. This is A, B, C and D. Yeah, will work fine. Excellent. Pleased about that. Cool. Okay, well thanks for watching.